Okay, yeah. Then I have this up, and then I have this up. Okay.
In one of your last video segments, you had been talking about the presidential election that's going to be happening in 2016, and we're joking around about Edward Snowden would be the winner. Do you have any more clarification about who could possibly be a front runner at this point?
Okay, so we're in the beginning of 2016, okay, in Jupiter, still in Virgo, with the whole alignment with Saturn, Neptune. There's a lot of time distortion, a lot of misunderstandings, and people don't really see clear. But no, the Snowden joke is for real. Maybe in 20 years, he's a Gemini like Trump, but I'll get to Trump in a second. I mean, Snowden is on the joking side, right? Okay, he's going to be fluent in Russian, probably not speaking too well English in 20 years, but you know, America could turn in the alignments in like 2036, 7. And so someone like Snowden is not impossible. Anyway, so the joke aside, Trump is looking serious. The astrology is looking good for him. He's turning 70 years old on the 14th of June, okay? So it's going to be 70 years in the middle of June. He's a Gemini with Uranus in line of the Sun, opposite the full moon in Sagittarius. So, you know, he takes them in. He doesn't care. But that's the point. He doesn't care about the system. He's not from the system. He's a business guy. I mean, I've met him on, you know that, right? I've met him on numerous occasions at his house in Florida. And he's a cool guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Actually, he has a chance to get into the race. I don't know how it looks by the time of, in 1 year's time, so in early 2017, when whoever is elected goes into the office, there is Jupiter in Libra aligned opposite to Uranus with Saturn, and that hits his Jupiter. He's got like an early Jupiter return. So there is a chance that he becomes president, actually. I mean, unless they want. The system people want Clinton, that's clear. We know that she's Bolshevik, she represents the Rothschilds, I mean, we know all that. But Trump is not of that kind of matrix. That's the advantage for the Americans. I mean, they don't have anybody else, realistically. Like this other guy, Cruz and Sanders, etc. That's not worth wasting time. So it's Clinton or Trump. And, Putin is in the game too, because Putin has he has not endorsed Trump, but he said he would work with him. That's, for the world, that's a compliment, and Trump took the compliment and said, yeah, thanks on behalf of the country, I can work with you too. So that there is a de-escalation that I've been talking about for years now, right? At the meeting I said the worst is behind us. So if a situation Trump-Putin comes to work, I mean in theory, right? In a year from now, that will not be a bad thing for the world. And Putin has so far now put order back on the deck chairs. The Americans are sort of retreating, like we said, and the Iranians and the Russians and the Chinese are slowly but surely putting order in all this. What the Europeans are going to do, that's another question. We have to see what the question about the Eastern European is. Anyway, what else did you want to ask?